Hello everyone, I am Melinda NailFanatic. This is our Love, Peace, and Happiness Daily Tarot, and we're going to get started for November 7th, 2017 with a word of clarity from my own custom words of clarity deck. If you're new to this channel, then you should know that these are available by commission, which means you hire me to do one deck just for you. It's a custom grouping of channeled messages that you can use for your own self-awareness, self-healing, self-growth, and for guidance in your own way spiritually. So let's see, what is the word of clarity that comes out for us today? Okay. So, if you're new to the channel, we go live every day. Faith, have faith. Today is the day to have faith. If you're new to the channel, we do a free card pulling every day. Hello, Miss Davis. Hey, Sherry. We have a faith card today, so put faith on it. Whatever you're dealing with, put faith on it. Present. The underlying support is that the present is in the present. And the present is the present. Have faith that the present is the present. Have faith that where you are right now is a gift for you. Designed by divine mind to allow you to come into what is rightfully thine in perfect time. Hello, Kiana. Let's see, what is the Play School flash card for us. Yes, George Michael is singing, because you got to have a faith, you got to have a faith, baby. Yeah, faith, have faith, okay? Let's see. Now this deck, if anybody's interested, I could always get one together and charge you 3 times what you would have to do it yourself. But hey, Lakia, I missed you too, baby. We're back. So if you would like one of these and you don't want to have to pay me extra to run around and put it together and ship it and all that stuff, just go to your local dollar store, whatever you have, and see what flashcard decks they have, or you might have to buy some online or go to Walmart or Target or Kmart or any of your favorite marts, Walgreens, I don't know, anywhere where they have children's flashcards, because that's what this is. This is 4 different flashcard decks from the same manufacturer, and so I put them all together and I just intuitively receive messages from them that always seem to harmonize beautifully with what we've got going on the table. So these are available for you as well. Lesser Scott, what is the message? Here it is. I love that way that happens. Did y'all see? I went to put it in and it didn't go in. It kind of flat back in my hand. We have the pair, and things are rounding out. They're not so square. And this reminds me of the 3. And this is showing me that things are coming together to round out according to what makes your heart jump with glee. That lime green of that pear. That pear green of that pear. Yes, Quentin. The underlying support is the television. When the television comes up, he's talking about our frequency. He's talking about where our vibration is tuned. That's what I receive when I see him. The TV says what you're tuned to is what you're going to see. And so since you're seeing things come together with magical synchronicity, that's what you're living and that's what you're being. And that's what it's going to continue to be as long as that's what you can see. Have a seat on the sofa, Papa. Go sit on the sofa and play with it. So remember, the present is in the present. Have faith. The present is working out presents for you. The things are coming together for you in the present because you're set to that frequency of faith. Frequency is always set, but what are you tuned to? For example, you want to be tuned in, tapped in, turned on to this channel. That means you want to subscribe. Hit the tap on the bell so that way you can get online when I begin to talk, scream, sing, and yell on this channel. Divine messages for you as they flow, as they come through. What are you tuned to? You want to see more love in life? Start being tuned to love. How do you tune to love? You tune to, where is their love right now? Where is the love? Where is the love? Where is the love? Where is the love? Okay, and so we're doing the love part of our reading first today. Usually we go general. And I'm just hearing right now we're going to do the, where is the love? Okay. So the solution for everything that comes out today is that we put our faith. Ace of Swords, Ace of Air coming out first. We have this beautiful unicorn flying through the clouds. It looks like this unicorn is flying out of a cloud that had some gray and some rain up in there and some storm maybe even, but it's all below now. He's risen above those clouds of storm, and so have you in regards to romance, romantic love life. It's saying, you know, you were in a dark headspace, but somehow, because swords deal with things of the mind and ideas and understandings and overstandings, most importantly. And so it's saying that today where you are is a rise ahead above where you were, and it's helping you to see clearly the beautiful blessing and the opportunity. All right, so we have the messenger of water in the same position as yesterday. Somebody has a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and I feel like you're communicating with them, and yeah, there's some growing there of emotion and some nurturing of the emotion. There's an inquisitiveness there. This is somebody that's investigating with you about you. This is somebody, and if you don't have nobody in your life like that, that's okay. Know that that energy is around you right now, and on some of you, this is you being more inquisitive about, well, you know, I've been through so much, I'm ready to move on now, but what is it, how is it that I want it to be still, you know, and that comes up a lot in our romantic love readings, but it's such an important and key pivotal point of where our relationship situation, our romantic relationship is going to turn out to be, whether you're single or coupled. So there's been some storms, you've weathered them, you've gone through them, and you're flying high above all of that drama, and now you're staring love in the face again. What does that mean for you? How does that play out in your life? The Seven of Air is underneath, and this is, for me, this is a card of that divine perspective. This person is surrounded by creatures created by that divine love source energy that depend for their livelihood, for everything they have on that love source energy in the purest source, in the purest sense of the way that you could. And so a divine perspective is definitely something that we can see today. What does that mean? Today we can have clarity, an epiphany, an understanding about a romantic offer that is either on the table right now or that's coming in, is one thing that I'm seeing. For some of us too, if you're in a long-term relationship with somebody, maybe somebody was behaving jealously in the relationship and now you can see why. For some of you, if there's a low vibration situation in your relationship, some of you are going to be dealing with the revealing of something that somebody tried to keep hidden. And that's going to be revealed today for some of you. And that, I feel like that would be more in a manner of information that comes to you, like somebody accidentally sending you the wrong text message, you walking up and somebody's getting a message come in and you just happen to see something that's not really any of your business, but it was meant for you to see at that time. I love when those things happen. Let me just tell you something. If you're a snooper, just stop. It's not worth snooping. It's not worth snooping, because what you need to know is going to come to you. And this is the knowing of that. If you're in a relationship and you got some concerns about something, you just keep putting it out there. What I need to know comes to me in a perfect way with ease. I don't have to sit up here and worry and stress myself out about who's doing what, seeing what, talking what. none of that is my concern. My concern is doing me to the highest vibration possibility. And right now, that is not in snooping on folks. This is on keeping my nose to what I like to see in love. That's what I see here. What do you like to see in love? Because some of you are actually seeing it in an offer that's coming in, somebody that's speaking to you, somebody inviting you. Hey, I just want to get to know you better. This is even somebody who is like you're feeling like you want to do something because of something that's being presented to you. Information that's coming out. You're like, I want to do something. And some of you are just like, like I said earlier, I've been through the dark time. I feel better now. I know I'm not in that relationship yet, but I know I'm ready to look at it. I'm ready to put my heart out there again. I'm ready to put my emotion out there again. Okay? And I'm willing to be at peace and at patience as I sit here and enjoy the moment I'm in right now, including its weights, for the opportunity to be at peace and at ease with me and with the nature around me, with the universe around me. Okay. Let's see what's going on with our financial flow. Hello, Tracy. I see you there. I don't get to see everyone's comments when I get into doing the messages, especially when I get into channeling. My mind is so on what I'm receiving, and it's so fast that I just can't even look at the screen. And even if I do, I'm not seeing what's there because my mind is elsewhere. What is the financial flow messages for us today, Love Source God? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. For November 7th, 2017. Quentin, I love you. You're being such a good boy. Yeah. Okay. No. Okay. That one. The Lovers. The Wheel of Fortune. The Ten of Wands. Wow. Big shift, big shift, big shift. Feeling of, yes, this is where I'm supposed to be. This is how I'm supposed to be. This is what my financial flow looks like when I'm working in reciprocity. And I can see the synchronicity of the finances flowing around for me. No, Papa. Shh. The Ten of Wands just lets us know that we're at the end of this cycle, this pattern of behavior, and we are at a new start. At a new start, at a brand new start. Here, play with that. We're at a brand new start. Sit down on the sofa with it. This cycle has ended. So where it got to be too much, it felt like such a struggle, you're really seeing a breakthrough in ease. You're feeling like fortune is on your side. And if you're not feeling that way, you need to start looking for how that's true. Start looking for it because it is true. There is a lot of financial opportunity for you right now. And this is about you grabbing a hold of that new phase of the new way and not holding on to the past, letting that go so you can get in this new phase of prosperous financial flow. First place you let go is in the mind. Yeah? And then you as you're doing that, you know, you're grabbing a hold of this new beginning, but it requires having that divine perspective of how everything is working out for you and how it's okay to be at peace. Oh, yeah, this is the be at peace with divine timing. Love Source God says, show them the painting you started last night. I'm going to have to remember to do that at the end of this. I will show you the painting that I started last night, because it says, I am at peace with divine timing. And being at peace with divine timing brings us to the end of patterns of behavior that were not peaceful, because we find ourselves in a state of peace. That which is not peaceful within us is got to come to its end in regards to finances. So thinking that, oh, I remember one time this man asked me something about why has it been such a struggle and all this stuff financially for me. And I said, well, I guess I was just born on the wrong side of the tracks. He said, I don't ever want to hear you say that again. Needless to say, I never heard from him again. That was before I got this perspective that I have now. But I thank him for being the part that he was in my life about it. Whoever he was, I don't even remember his name. But that was a good message that I needed at the time. And after that, it was like the intention was set that I should understand financial flow from a divine perspective was put on my table to understand, since long before that person said that to me. But their saying that to me did something. And it was all around the same time that I started stumbling onto this spiritual responsibility of mine to embrace what was put in front of me. And so financially, if we can find that inner balance, find that peace, love the skin we're in, love the place in which we hold space, it causes a shifting so that from that mentality and that mindset of peace, the things that you experience come around and they feel like peace. Well, I just lost the camera. So let me fix that. That's nice. Lovely. Give me one moment, please. All right, let's try this again. No big deal. We're still here. I'm still here. Are you still there? No, Quentin? You're not there no more? Well, that might not be too bad, baby. Okay. All right, and we got to hold spot. Okay, cool. We're good. All right, so let's get into our romantic... Or no, this is going to be our general message. We already did our romantic. Let's get into the general energy for the day. I feel like this has something very important to say. And that's why it comes at the end. Like a beautiful friend. Oh, look at, I say like a beautiful friend. And there's the Two of Cups. Soulmate connections in the air today. All lovers also on the table. Soulmate connections revealing themselves today. Okay, go get the other one and play with that one, Papa. Soulmate connections revealing themselves today. People that been hiding in the side view of your Facebook, trying to check you out, making themselves clear, letting you know what it's all about, letting you know that they think of you. And this is also for a lot of you, that self-love, the balance coming in, the duality that is within between the masculine and the feminine, holding the space for union, for things to come together. So being that this comes out in our general situation, everything I said regarding romance does apply. However, this is also very much so about you being in balance emotionally. Quentin, get down. Go on the brown sofa now. No. Yes, go. That's so rude. Leave Granny's card boxes alone. Hey, that's not yours, mister. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. That's not polite. That's not yours. You're not supposed to touch what don't belong to you, young man. If you want to stay in here, you're going to have to go play with your own stuff. No. We got the Sun card. No, the Judgment card. Sorry, I always get the Sun and the Judgment in this deck confused because they're so similar. Hey, no. The Judgment card in this deck is awesome. Okay, I'm locking you out with your brother and your cousin. Come on. We're not going to deal with that. Excuse me, sir. Come on. You go play with your brother and your cousin. And I'll come get you guys in a minute. I'm almost done. Go on. Go play. Alright. I like this Blossom card in this deck because it shows a interpretation that I was given by Divine Download, which was the Judgment card is the universe reflecting back to us that what we're calling out for. And so, yeah, totally. You see her focus, making the energy grow, working with the energy, putting her fire and her passion and her focus to it, and then it physically manifests. These green leaves here are letting us know that things are turning to physical from etherical, from the imagination, from the mindset. Yes, you're manifesting really quickly right now because of the balance you find inside with yourself, because of the vision and the decision that you are ready for your day of good fortune. The underlying support for this energy is moving on. The Eight of Cups. So this is having decided on some things that you want, coming into that decisive energy of motion that says it's time to move on. I love what I was doing. I love where I was at. I'm ready for the next phase, and let's go. Let's get at it, you know. And the next phase is the obtaining of the wish. So it's like now you know you've been patient, and now you see the end of whatever was to let whatever you wanted to come in. Yeah. In a very general sense, this for some of you will apply to a work situation where your inner balance has brought you, your inner balance and peace has brought you an opportunity that is literally going to change your fortune into something more beautiful, allowing things to come in a better way for you, bringing an end to something that you were just holding a divine headspace about because you really didn't know which way to go, but you had this passion and you wanted to follow it. So have faith today, because the present is in the present. The universe is now reflecting back to you good fortune, all those beautiful ways you've been staring love in the face. Yeah. It's a beautiful thing coming in for us. Okay, so let's see. Before we put down, I'm going to pick a number for tomorrow before we get into today's number. And it's going to be either a 1-digit number or a 2-digit number. Okay. All right, got it. And give me your favorite numbers that you're guessing for tomorrow. We're going to start with the numbers. Okay, 11. Sherry got 11. 22. Number 5. Number 25. So make sure you're tuned in, tapped in, turned on, so you can be a part of this audience. Number 6. Number 29. Number 33. And one more number. If you're tuned in, tapped in, turned on, you could get the chance to be the winner of our free card. I'm going to set this up on the desk for tomorrow. Now, put your names out for today's reading. Put your names out. Let's see who's going to win today's reading. We got enough for 7 names to fit this sheet. Okay, Kayla. Sherry. Juliet. Joy. Chris. Lakia. Shanar and Bernice. Okay, names are full. The name list is full. If you are not live right now, or if you are late for the live stream, make sure you're tuned in, tapped in, turned on, so you can be here in time for this. We do it at the end, so stick with us once we get on, okay? Let's see what was the winning number. The one that is going to win is either the same number, the one closest. If there's two that are closest, and it'll be the one that doesn't pass, okay? All right, so number 89 was the number we wrote down. I wrote down yesterday on the sheet. What number is closest to 89? 37 was the highest. That's Chris. Chris, you're on a roll, aren't you? Wow. Okay. So you guys are totally interactive with me on how the winner gets chosen and all of that. If you've had several readings and you want to donate your reading to someone else, that's just love. And that's awesome. But for now, it's Chris's turn. And I'm hearing again, we're going to use the tarot cards like we did yesterday. Chris, the way we do the daily card reading is I'm going to give you one card. And that one card is going to be your best course of action for your highest, lightest, and brightest good for your overall health, wealth, love, peace, and happiness in regards to whatever situation you focus on. So focus on your situation. And then if you're a part of the audience, I'm going to say it again. These single free card pulls for audience viewers also tend to resonate with many more of you than just that one person. Drink more water. Also, if you're tuned in, tapped in, turned on, that's a way to send a message to this universe, to Love Source God Energy, that, hey, Melinda is the place where I want to see my messages come in. So channel them in. When she opens herself to receive those channeled messages, I'd like to hear mine through Melinda. Of course, you can also say that you want to hear them from yourself, but it's just really confirming for a lot of you to hear from somebody that's never met you. Anyways, okay, so what is the highest, lightest, and brightest course of action for Chris, Love Source God, in regards to what is on their mind? You know what the tuner's set to. You know what matters. You know what solutions. You know all things, because you are all things, because you're me and Chris and everybody else on this channel. But right now, I'm tuning in to you, Love Source God, that part that represents what's on Chris's mind. Okay, so the Chariot showed itself to me. The Chariot is about things happening fast and making progress and making motion. So I'm going to say that, but this is the card that you got, Chris, okay? You got the Death card. So, Chris, the transformations are real, and everything seems like it's such a big deal. And from a standpoint of the physical world, it is. But you have to remember and know, keep the faith, that you're more than a physical vessel. You are a beautiful soul. So that beautiful soul is constantly tuned in, tapped in, turned on to that Love Source God energy, that all that is, was, ever would, or could be. And that when you go through this transformation energy, it is the releasing of things on a path that was not meant for thee. And so you say goodbye and you carry on, because the next thing coming is a bright new dawn. It's a new day in a new way, new people in a new space. It's emotion in the ocean of your heart to have you find an exciting new start. But the transformation must happen. The transformation resounds through all of your life. It touches every ground, except the ones that you don't want to, because there is much empowerment in that for you. The harder it is to accept, there's something there you see, that when these things marching quickly away from you, it leads you closer to me. But not me, Melinda, the person speaking, but me, the inner you. Sometimes the greatest gift you have is the solitude. So let the change and the transformation wash through and find the place that was meant for you. That's the message that I got for you, Chris. That was a holy channeled message. And when I say holy, I mean Holy and WHOLY. Oh my goodness. And WHOLELY. Oh my goodness. Okay. So this is just letting us know, my dear, there's a lot of transformation going on in your life, inwardly and outwardly. And there's some things that it's just done. And you're ready to walk on from it. And she says tons. Chris says tons. So, yeah, you're ready to walk away from it. And with that Chariot, the card that flashed itself to me, these things are happening really fast. So just remember that the present is in the present. Have faith that the present is in the present. And even if you can't see it, the present is still in the present. Stay tuned to what is your big juicy pear. The big sweet juicy pear in life. What is the big sweet juicy pear right now? There's one right now. By doing that, you set your tuner to the blessings of right now, and that helps reinforce what's coming in behind this change, because as we let go of one thing, we're able to leave our hands open to grab another. But remember, we got the Wheel of Fortune on the table today when you won this reading. She says, thank you. That really helps me feel better today. I've been feeling really down today. Thank you again. Yeah, so feeling down, remember that your emotional state is an indicator of where you're at as far as an emotional GPS to your physical life. So, feeling down says there's something about your perspective that is off with what is in your highest, lightest, and brightest course of action according to your own choices and desires for your own self. So, you're feeling really down today, you can ask, why am I feeling down and what is this here to guide me towards? Because feeling down is not so that you can continue to feel down. It's an indicator saying, hey, there's a shift that needs to happen here. It could be a shift in the physical direction you're moving in, like walking the wrong way, away from where you really want to go. And you get this sinking, ugly feeling in your gut that says, hey, this is the wrong way. You should go back the other way. Or it could be an emotional thing where you're like, I don't want to let go of this person, but that person is totally toxic to you, and so your soul is like, yeah, you got to let that go. I got something better for you. It's right over here. It can be a number of different things, but that gives you the idea of what that feeling means. It means there's something off, and it could be even in a mindset. It could be the mindset of, oh my God, I am always with these children. I didn't even have these children, to I'm really blessed as a grandparent to be able to spend all this time with my children and actually have a real interactive part with my grandchildren's life, because a lot of grandparents never even get to see their grandkids. They don't even get to live to know their grandkids or meet their grandkids, and they be missing their grandkids all the time, because a lot of grandparents get to see their grandchildren only on holidays, only on once a month, once a year, only on the weekends, stuff like that. I get to see my grandchildren all the time, and I love being a part of their life. And that was a literal perspective shift that I had to take, because at one point in time, I was not looking at my grandchildren and the care of them the way I do now. At one time, I looked at the care of my grandchildren as a lack and limitation, and now I see that it's totally empowered me, because it caused me to be very creative in my own actions and my own responsivity from my mindset towards my life. And it totally changed everything, because it took me out of a idea of lack and limitation and put me into one of abundance. And so same thing with you right now. Is it a perspective shift that you make about your viewpoint about the situations you're going through? Or is it that you're trying to hold on to something that does not suit you? It's not, you know, there's a destination on your GPS, and it's way down there, and it's over there, and it's not the last one. From that destination, you're going to get another destination. It says, there is a few toxic people in my life that I know I need to walk away from. Something, family mourning. I don't know. I missed it all. But in that destination, there's a Consistency of energy. There is a picture of what is there in that place. And some of the stuff that you're holding on to belongs to a destination over there. So it's like they got to get off their train ride, off the train ride first, so that you can continue on to where you're going, because they can't get off at that stop. It's pointless. And if you take them with you, you're not going to be able to get off at that stop because you have them with you. You can either get off with them at their stop, which is not anywhere near where you wanted to be, or you can let them go about their business and you continue on your path to your business. And this is saying it's time to continue on your path to your business. And thank God for what they meant when they were there. And thank God that they go right now. And if you have to, shed a tear. But something greater will always come to replace whatever it is that you have cleansed your heart to make space for. Okay? So there's the message for you. We're all set up for tomorrow. I got a Custom Words of Clarity deck to design for one of my clients. So I'm going to start working on that today. Since I have the moments that I have today, I'm so grateful for them. But we're seeing great growth. We have attained a lot of understanding. We're understanding our anger, how we can shift our focus so we can see the surprises that is always ours. It is protected. It is only us that could cash it out. So we pour our heart and our passion into creating a beautiful situation, receiving the clarity that we need to help us find the gains in our spirituality that is the center of rotation of the life for you and me. I absolutely love and adore the part of me that aligns with you. If you would like your own Custom Words of Clarity deck, go to the website to find more information. If you would like a personal consultation, you can pay full price at $333, or you can set your own price, because I also do tarot consultations by donation, and all of the details on how to go about with all of that are on my website at lphtarot.com. You want to know more about the nails, you want to get tuned into my Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, and LinkedIn, and all that stuff, everything is on there. And then you could go see all the nails I did for Keisha Cole. Maybe you're a Keisha Cole fan. You could go see Keisha Cole's nails that I did for the Soul Train Awards. That was really fun. Or you could go get some Money Magnet apparel information, or you can go find out about pure romance and how in your bedroom you can totally enhance your oral favors with some beautiful flavors. I love you so much. I love the part of me that aligns with you. Thank you so much for all that you do for me. If you're happy to be alive, if you're happy you woke up alive and not dead this morning, give this video a thumbs up and share it on your Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter to let the rest of your people know, hey, this is where my soul likes to go. I love you guys. So one more time, that website for you is lphtarot.com, as in love, peace, and happiness to you and yours, and of course me and mine. Until next time. You know, I want to see what kind of gossip I done missed today. I'm not much on gossip unless it's being put on my channel. Hey, Wendy, happy magic to you too, sweetheart, if you're still here. Kiana. Yes, Lakia, have the faith, my dear. Your presence is appreciated. Gloria, hey. I don't know if it's called Serenity Clear Ball or what, but they're there, my dear. Julie, Chinar, Joy. You guys are awesome. I love talking about this YouTube family when I'm out in the world. Sammy Hill from Dallas, hey. I am happy to have love and messages to share with you. And thank you for your love and messages too, because I do read every comment you put in. I really do. Oh, Wendy says I hit her in the sacral today. Yes, baby. That's awesome. All right, guys. Till next time, I'm going to go get with these babies right now. Love you. Bye.